for a living. I'm like, yeah, they had the J. J is my first name, but and then it stands for John, not Jay. So but people call me Jay all the time, and now it's sort of become my stage name. Yes, as the lovely lady here told you all, I'm a voice actor, writer, sometime director. Worked on a lot of really cool projects, many of which she mentioned. Some of the more recent stuff that is sort of taken off, of course, Black Butler, I play Sebastian. Spice and Wolf, I play Lawrence. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I got to play Scar, which is awesome. The Chance, not me. I'm like not that self-aggrandizing. Also Scar, really. I'm the series. Yeah, and a bunch of really cool stuff that unfortunately I cannot talk about yet because they don't announce it until they're like, okay, now you can talk about it. Go. So it kind of sucks, but those pesky non-disclosures. I like to continue working, so I won't say anything. So this is. I swear to God, this feels like a classroom. Like I should be like, today we're going to learn how to make origami cranes. Which I hope you all did your homework. So, let's get started. Who wants to go first? It's going to be like the press corps. I'm like, Mr. President, you. Okay, you. There, your hand goes up.
You mentioned a couple of anime titles. Have you ever worked on video games before?
I've worked on a few video games. A few. Mostly anime tie-ins.
There you go.
Yeah, it's just a wonderful crossover. I've done a One Piece game. I've done a couple of Dragon Ball Z Kai games, of course, because I play Zarbon in in Kai, as we call it, DB Kai. And there's been a few others that I can't remember. There was like a Palm Pilot game. I know, who remembers, right? A Palm Pilot game, like an RPG, right? I know it's like an antique now, but there's been some of that. And I was also in a really cool game called Stuntman Ignition, where I got to be like this really douchey producer guy at the end who was like really funny. Like I got told when I got cast, he's like, yeah, we just need someone really big and robust and kind of a douche. So I instantly thought of you. And I'm like, thank you. But hey, it's work. So yeah, I've got to do a few video games. I don't have a lot of time to branch out and do other things because the anime keeps me very busy, which I love. So, excellent.
I have other questions for later.
Other questions? Oh, who is it?
Not even